And before you get to, I guess, the exchange of contracts, you're going to have what's called a pre-exchange inspection. So after your building and pest inspection, your bank val, and your formal loan approval comes through, you do one final inspection before everything happens. And Ash, do you want to provide us on what information you give your clients at this stage? What to look for?
I go and I tell them to check, check again the house, check the appliances, check the blinds, and check things that are just general things that you might not have checked previously.
The oven.
Oven, opening doors and cupboards, like the simple stuff, right?
Yeah, and the simple thing like shower screens as well. I know that sounds silly, but just things that air conditioners, fans, anything electrical kind of within the house is a really big thing. Also, I do tell them to turn the oven on first, because I have had a few people buy a house and the oven works for the first 15 minutes and then turns off.
Wow.
I do it when I get to the house. Ahead of it, yeah.
So I do recommend, as soon as you walk into that house, turn the oven on and make sure it actually doesn't get to a temperature and just cut out, because sometimes when they're a bit faulty,
Good. That's a good tip. That's a really good tip.
So when I turn up ahead of the inspection, I turn the oven on for them and the aircon. If there's anything that I know they're going to test, I'm just like, so this is all working.
Yeah, so they're just like tips that I recommend. Roller doors on garages.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big thing, because people don't check them.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't have a button and you haven't checked that it goes up and down, well, the rollers might not work anymore, and you might not be getting your stuff in that garage when you move in.
It's also the cost. But it's important to note at this stage, if things do come up that are wrong, you can't always ask for them to be repaired. Sometimes it's just for you to know that.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
So
you're
it's
not
kind of almost too late, but it's good to note it down as a final handover inspection sort of thing.